Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Deepak Unyal, and in this tutorial I am going to talk about exponential search. So previous three searches we have seen linear, binary and jump search. Exponential search is a little bit different. So what we do, we start searching element at index 0, then we go to 1, then 2, 4 and so on. So basically we keep on doubling the indices. So once we find out this interval, that if element exists, it could be between these two ranges. So we start searching again from this. We can either use linear search or binary search. So I have created here two input samples or output samples for the linear and binary. So there is a little bit difference. We are getting 7 comparisons here, but in this case we are getting 8 comparisons. Okay, so we already discussed problem a lot. Now go to pseudocode. So here is the pseudocode of exponential search. So what we are doing, we are basically starting with 0th element. If we find the element, we return 0. Otherwise, we go to 1. And if ith index or if the index is less than n, where n is the length of the array, and element is less than or equal to key, we keeps on doubling the index. Okay. Once this is false, we basically have found that either this index have gone above the array, or another case could be this element is greater than key. So basically key element should be less than this particular element we are searching here. So now we have found the range. Okay. And then we can start either linear search or binary search. And what are the ranges? If we want to do linear search, we basically can go to I by 2 because we have already increased it to the twice. So we need to come down and start searching from I by 2. And here is n size of array and key element. And in case of binary search, we'll basically start with I by 2 and go up to either this index I or n minus 1, whichever is lesser. Okay, so you can perform these searches between them. Now understand the algorithm using an example. So in previous video we talked about jump search. Now take an example to understand the exponential search. So let's take an array. First array of the sample input output 39 and 41. Here key element is 41, value of n is 5, indices are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so according to the algorithm we have to compare 0th element. So we basically make one comparison here. After that we make I equal to 1 and second comparison will be done here. So in this case I was 0, here I was 1. Now we check this loop. I is less than n, that is fine because n is 5 and I is 1. And once we do this, we check element at first index is less than equal to key or not, and it is less than equal to key. Okay, now moving ahead, we'll make it I equal to I into 2. So it's 1 and now I will be 2. So we are going to compare here. This is less than n and this 36 is less than key. So now again there is comparison 3 and I will be 4 after this. So 0, 1, 2 and 4. So I will be 4 here. At this point I is less than n and key element is less than or equal to this. You can see here. So if arrayth element is less than or equal to key element, we are making a comparison here. But after making this comparison, we can see that I is going to be 8 because condition was true here and it comes inside. And if you are making comparisons inside this loop, it becomes 8 and is still 5. Now in another loop, I is less than n. No, because I is 8 and n is 5. So condition become false here. And after this, we can either start linear search or binary search, right? So if we start searching using linear search, I will be I by 2. So what is going to happen? I will become 8 by 2 now, which is 4, which means here is the element. And if we are comparing and incrementing comparison inside linear search, here we will get C5 as well, because we are going to compare this key element with this element. Okay, so this was last element, so we couldn't get all the information. But suppose this is the element and we are performing linear search, so this would be the one comparison, this would be the second comparison. But in this case, this is the only comparison, and so total comparisons are 5 comparison. Okay, similarly you can run the algorithm for other input and outputs also. Okay, so I think I am done with this video now. We are done with exponential search. We have covered all these searches in these tutorials. Now what I am going to do, I am going to push all the code of all these searches to GitHub. You can go there and check if your output is matching with that or not. If it is not, you can always change the algorithm, manipulate the algorithm, and see where it makes the difference. Okay, so if you have any doubt or query regarding any of these things, you can always write your queries in the comments and I will try to respond back as soon as possible. So guys, see you in the next video. Till then, thank you so much.